10? Oh
Yeah.
shit. We're doing it this way from now on.
We're 10. Oh my god. 11, actually.
Man, it just keeps coming up.
It's just we're famous now. Oh
I
damn,
know.
12. Oh, we're live.
E-
Hey everybody, what's going
Everyone
on?
step.
Okay. Hey,
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
hey everybody, what's going on? It's the King of Anime podcast. We're back for another week of awesome anime chats and stuff. This week we got we got Fruits Basket, 2 episodes of Fruits Basket, 86, and To Your Eternity. If you don't already know, this show is the show where at the beginning of the season we pick a bunch of anime to watch, and we decide to either kill it or pass it. Killing it takes two or more kills, and we don't have to ever watch the show again. Passing it, same concept but opposite, 2 passes or more, and then we just continue watching the show. I think we picked 5 this season, but we've done like I think 8 overall, something like that. Either way, co-hosts, introduce yourself.
It is I, everything animated. And I'm here to talk about them animes, cause you know me, I'm crazy for them animes.
That was a okay. All
It's,
right.
you sounded like a fiend there, EA. What is going on?
Sorry, I
I
got
know that I know you're excited about the Suns winning, but oh my god.
It's been a good week. What can I say? The Suns. I'm so proud of them. I hope the next week, whenever we get to do this again, I'm still just as happy. And not, you hear me next week, I'm like, hey guys, fucking Suns. Fucking Suns.
Oh my
Well,
lord.
as for me, I am Sasuke the Savage. I'm not doing as well as EA. My team got swept in the first round. I'm still watching Hero, and I don't remember much of what happened this week of the shows we're watching. So I'm hanging on by a thread, but we're still going.
Well, I am the same way. I've watched all these episodes today, and I'm like, what the hell happened? Can't remember. But I'm sure we'll get over that once we get down to the discussion. But I actually want to ask you guys, viewers of the show, what would you guys? So I thought of this. I asked Satsuki and EA, and they seem to agree to do it. But I want to ask you guys, what do you guys think about having like weekly write-ins to the show? This was an idea I got from watching plenty of other podcasts, and I was like, huh, this is like a really interesting concept for KOA that we've never done before, and I don't really see too many anime podcasts doing it. So, what do you guys think about doing weekly write-ins? We'll just take I don't know, you just comment in the VOD or whatever it may be, and next week we'll dedicate a whole discussion to it if the question is good enough. So, whatever you guys want, we're kind of open to it. But all right, you guys want to talk about wait.
All
Guys have
I
anything to say?
heard was that you were watching other podcasts. Are you cheating on us?
Well, I was watching gaming podcasts. I don't watch a lot of anime podcasts, if any at all. I tried, 414 Anime tweeted out, he was like, hey, want to do a podcast show thing on Twitch where we talk about seasonal anime? And I'm like, hey, 414. I slid right into his Discord DMs and I was like, hey, dude, I've been doing that for a while. Can I be on? No response.
Damn.
Oh no.
None.
How,
Is he
how,
the new guy we have to diss? Like, do we have to do like the whole
Oh no, he's so nice.
glass reflection thing?
I can't diss him. He helped me get my strike removed from my channel, so I can't say anything bad
Oh my
about
God.
him.
He's
I'll
like,
be the bad guy. Don't tell me anything good about him any further. In my mind, he's just like an asshole. So
what?
I'll keep that in my mind.
414 is so nice.
I don't want to know that.
What do you mean?
It makes it easier to diss him if I don't know that.
You know who's not nice?
Who's that?
Hollow's cheating on us. He's streaming at the same time we are on Twitch.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually gonna cry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
screw,
he's
screw
he's
that
gonna
guy.
make partner in like 2 weeks. I'm like, look at
Oh,
how many people watch his stuff,
it's not gonna be 2 weeks. It's gonna be like tomorrow. Uh,
right? I hate him.
Scarlett says, I am also not sure what a ride-in is, but hey, I am down. So basically, every week in the VODs or whatever, you just write a question for us. Just an interesting question. Not like, just like some short question, but like, or some dumb question. Just like a general, like something you want to hear us talk about.
If you ask about Vivi being anatomically correct one more
Look,
time,
I want to say this to the people, like, because I do this anytime when I myself am asking questions for Q&As. Like, ask a question that's actually going to make us think. Don't just ask us something like, "Do you guys like this season?" or "What's your favorite anime this season?" Like, ask more thought-provoking questions, like to actually get us going. Like, huh? I didn't really think about that. Don't ask the basic shit that everybody's going to ask. That's my recommendation to people asking questions. Um, Also, Scarlet Disaster said, I was. Oh, wait, no, the other one. By the way, for Sasuke, who isn't dropping any anime this season, I just want to say to him that if he is still watching Tokyo Revengers, it is recommendable to change to the uncensored version. My question to you, Scarlet Disaster, if you're watching the uncensored version, what is the difference?
Boobs.
Uh, I've seen the uncensored version, like I've seen it airing, but I didn't know like what changes would be made.
they're
I mean,
adding the swastikas.
maybe I don't know because I watched the last episode of Tokyo Revengers and it was still bloody and whatnot. So I don't know what exactly they're changing for me to have the incentive to watch it. So
Oh
that's
wait.
my question to you.
Oh wait. The next comment kind of answers that.
Oh, okay. I was very frustrated with the last week's episode because of the weird editing choices of the studio trying to hide the manji, but this week I watched the uncensored version and it was an improvement. Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
so
just
then my
editing.
next question is when does the uncensored version release? The same day as the regular one, or how many days would I have to wait?
That is a good question. 8-Bit says, can you guys talk about the rumored death of EA at chapter 150 of the King of Anime podcast manga? I
The
myself think
hell?
it's unjustified, and the author just trying to get clicks.
Can, can we ban him?
8-Bit?
I don't know. Maybe once EA did.
I guess. What did I do to him?
Oh my god.
Oh
You guys want to talk about some baskets of fruit? Want to talk about
my
the
gosh,
climax?
yes. Yeah, this was a great final episode. This was perfect.
If
Well,
I say no, would a podcast just end?
I mean, at this point, maybe there's a possibility. Uh, all right. So, I guess we didn't cover episode 9 last week, of course, because it didn't air in time for the show. So, what do you guys think about the last episode before this one that aired this week?
The last
Episode
one
10?
before the last one?
The episode 10, I believe.
What happened in the episode before last? I'm trying to remember. Like,
Toru got out of the
oh,
hospital. Kyo ran after her.
right, and she is fast.
Very
Speed
fast.
feats.
I like how quick it was, but I guess we can talk more about her running away in the new episode. But
It's like, hey, how you doing? All right. I'm gonna catch me a flick. See you girls later.
I actually have I do not remember a single thing about last episode, to be honest.
Well, I'll say the big bulk of what happened within that episode was a talk between Kyo and Yuki. That was
Oh
the big thing
yeah.
that happened within that episode. So I guess
And
if we want to start somewhere, we can start there.
I feel like even though they had the talk that we've been trying to get them to have for ages, I still wasn't satisfied. with the
Wanted him to
tongue. Like,
kiss?
Why is that? Wait, what?
I mean, I
wait,
kinda
what?
Did. I kind of did. That'd be cool if they kissed, just share some love,
You can share love without kissing. See, what did they
Right.
teach you?
Right. Unless you're European, just kiss on the cheek, you know. But anyway, no making out. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of
No, it's just a
it. Just
peck on
seemed,
the lips.
no, listen. It just seemed very. It seemed very one-sided. Like Yuki was just going off, and Kyo was just sitting there listening the whole time. I almost kind of wanted
Mm.
to have more interaction with Kyo. Yes, Kyo did, kind of say that he was jealous of Yuki and vice versa. But like after Kyo said his one or two sentences, it was Yuki just just rattling off a bunch of stuff, and it's just like, I understand, but I felt like Kyo deserved a little more time to kind of be like, Yuki, I didn't like you because of this, but I don't know.
Yes.
That's just me being a little bit more nitpicky because I didn't feel like we got that.
Well, I don't think it's nitpicky. My issue with their conversation specifically is the fact that they said that they were both jealous of each other, but they didn't explain why. And I
Right.
think getting into the why of that explains why they have that misunderstanding of each other. And that wasn't uncovered, in my opinion. The reason why Kyo hated Yuki and Yuki hated Kyo wasn't resolved within that conversation. All that was resolve was the fact that Kyo needs to chase after the person he wants, which is Toru. That was about it. And then Yuki gets to explain that he was jealous of Kyo, but I don't think they didn't like dredge up exactly why they hated each other in the first place. And that was my problem with that conversation. I don't think it's nitpicky just because I think like it's the root of everything. So for me, it wouldn't have just enhanced it. It would have made like it would have made that conversation more valuable. Not to say that it wasn't, but I think it was lacking in a lot of areas for me to be like, okay, yeah, I'm satisfied with that. I would still want them to have a conversation, but I don't think that will happen.
And they don't have to like hug it out or anything, but at least they could have that mutual respect for one another and like have that understanding to where it's like we may never be best friends, we may never even be good friends, but at least we can understand that this is why we, respect one another, and then we can go from there. And yeah, I agree. I feel like we never got that. Maybe it'll come in later episodes. Who knows?
Well, I don't think
Well,
so.
yeah, what do we have?
Yeah,
2 episodes left?
I think
I thought this was the final episode.
No, we have 13 episodes. We
I thought there was
just watched
12. EA
Yeah.
thought there was 11. I thought there was 12.
I don't know anything.
We also had, as QRW6 said, the interaction between Utani and Akito.
Oh yeah, that was really cool. Like she forgave her after she stabbed her man. Which is kind of weird. Which is kind of weird
Yeah,
to hear.
that was another interaction where I felt it was a little lackluster just because based on that conversation, Utani didn't know Kureno was hospitalized because you got to remember they don't have a way to contact each other. They
Right.
Kureno has a way of contacting Utani, but Utani doesn't have a way of contacting Kureno. So she didn't know he was in the hospital. So that was the first time she learned of it, and her reaction to that was a non-reaction. It was just she didn't lash out or anything like that. Like I'm okay with them being calm in the face of Akito, but it's still like if you find out the person that you supposedly love gets stabbed by this woman, you would expect there to be a more visceral reaction. But it
A
was
little
just
little bit of hair pulling.
I mean, well, Akito doesn't have that much hair, but so I think Akito might win.
That's
But
true. She likes to cut off hair.
I don't know.
yes,
Uo has a lead pipe.
I'm putting my money on a fight with Utani and Akito. I'm putting my money on Akito, but
Ooh.
in a fight with Hana and Akito, my money is always on Hana.
Yeah,
I mean,
she used to be a gang member.
Yeah, she
Uh,
did, but Akito like pushed her mama through 3 doors and Hulk slammed her into the ground.
Oh, that's
That's
a good
true.
point. That's a good point.
She
Yeah.
chucks people out of windows that are glass. That is true. I mean, if you're strong enough to throw someone through glass, I don't know. That would be a pretty even fight. I want to see that. Let's get that to happen.
It's just arranged the fight. You're like, okay.
I mean, that's what everybody likes to do now.
Oh my god, they're gonna have a TikTok fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Logan Paul versus Akito.
Oh my god. Please don't arrange that.
Please don't. But I guess to kind of like go more off that, yeah, they everything was forgiven after that, but then what I thought was kind of sweet, but also kind of creepy, but also kind of funny, was the fact that
That's a range of emotions. I gotta just say that.
that Utani was talking to Kureno, and I think we kind of established that they're gonna get together at some point. But Utani's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you," and I'm thinking because you want it to be legal. I mean, that's what it is. You want to wait so that the cops don't go, FBI, open up.
Kind of has to, doesn't he?
before Kureno tries to put on the moves, it's just like, think twice. Remember what this will lead. Yes, sir. It'll lead me to jail.
I don't think Kureno has any moves.
He has.
He's like super sheltered. I don't know what move he would have.
I mean, he got Utani just by laughing and smiling. So he's pretty suave just in itself. He's charming.
That's not really a move. That's just like him just being him.
Hey, it got Uo. That's good enough.
I can't really dispute that, but at the same time, like, if you were to put him in a room with another girl, I don't think he's going to get that girl. He's just going to be like,
he doesn't need to. He's got Uo.
I mean, when it comes to suaveness, I think Ayami, Yuki's brother, is like the suavest.
Oh my god,
guy out of them all.
He's a bottom.
What?
Yeah, remember that? He yelled out at the student council meeting that he is a bottom to everyone.
What does that mean?
That is true.
He's a bottom.
But what? I don't know what that means.
It doesn't correlate, but he is a bottom. EA.
Now, if it's what I think it is,
it's what you think it is.
There are people that like to be on top, and there are people that like to be on the bottom.
That is Ayame. He is a bottom.
Mm-hmm. There was
okay.
Our good friend Francesca. I think she made a poll on whether Ayame was getting pegged by Mine.
Absolutely.
Was that a joke when you said she made a poll?
No, it wasn't. It was just a coincidence. I'm sorry.
She made a poll, and was he getting pegged?
I mean, I would have to find that poll again, but I think it was pretty split between people saying like, yeah, he's totally getting pegged, and no, I don't think so.
I'm such a little kid, I swear. But what was he even getting to that? Oh yeah, I'm happy for Uo and Kureno. They're gonna have wonderful children in a couple of years. When he waits, because she said she's gonna wait. Let me graduate high school first, and he's like, okay. I got nothing else to do.
I lost my train of thought. I'm thinking about pegging now. God damn you.
Oh, I found it, guys. I'll post it in our chat.
Well, I guess we can ask the chat. Is Mine pegging Ayame?
Oh. Okay.
We need to know.
Think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, she pegs him. Wait,
Yeah.
no. Wait, no.
No, I think she does.
No, I don't think so.
I think it's canon.
No, I don't think that's true.
We need to get Natsuki Takaya on the show. We need for her to confirm it.
Wait, who is? Oh, okay, never mind. I got it.
1000
Mangaka.
RSN says, I'm a bottom, and then he says, well, I'm a meat popsicle.
Jesus Christ.
That's terrible.
That sounds horrifying.
Come on, y'all gotta take
QRW6.
the reins. Y'all gotta get on
QRW6.
top and be smirking.
Oh my god. QRW6
I'm
says,
sorry.
I don't want to answer.
I had a
8-bit
Vietnam flashback just now. I'm sorry.
8-bit who is, this is inappropriate. 8-bit who is 16 says it's peggable.
What, Ayame
What?
is peggable?
I don't know.
Peggable?
I mean, yeah, I don't really know what that means, but yeah, Ayame is a pretty beautiful guy. So,
How
yeah.
did we get onto pegging? Jesus
Because
Christ.
of Satsuki.
It's because of C.
What? It's not.
I love you
This
both.
is ridiculous.
What?
It is not.
I was
Did,
coerced into this.
someone did say that he was a bottom. Who was it? Was that you, C?
That was
wasn't
C.
me.
That's right. That's where it
that
started.
was way after the question that Satsuki proposed.
No, I am on the record. C said that Ayame was a bottom first, and then that prompted me to say that he was probably getting pegged.
No, it's you,
To be
Satsuki.
fair, I didn't even know what that meant until 2 minutes ago.
Oh my god, did you? Oh my god, you looked
I
it
don't-
up.
Me?
Yeah, did you look it up?
I mean, no, we explained it just
Can
now.
we?
I was like,
Okay,
so bottom
let's
is
move
this
on.
and top
Let's
is that? And
move
you
on.
said yes.
No,
Oh, that's not
Let's
what-
move on. Let's get
I
off
will
this
explain
topic.
it later.
Let's
I will
go
explain it
onto
later.
another
Oh
topic.
no, I know what pegging means. I
Oh
already
my
know
god,
what? it
what? Oh my god, let's move on.
Wait, we still got to talk about Kyo's dad.
Yes.
means. Yeah, the punk bitch dad.
Oh my
that.
gosh.
Sorry, I have no respect for Kyo's father, like none whatsoever, because he blames his son for something that he, as we see in the flashbacks, drove his wife, Kyo's mother, to killing herself. And I personally believe this, had he not been such an asshole and constantly been like, you gave birth to a monster, you gave birth to this, you're a piece of blah blah blah, everything would have been fine. She still would have been alive. And, as we saw from the previous episode, well, I ain't gonna touch that yet, but the previous episode after the thing that had happened, everything would have been fine. Or everything would have been, resolved. So all of that was for nothing. And it just makes me so mad. And then, he dares try to still blame him, and he's just like, oh, I'm not a raging alcoholic, I'm just on break. Yeah, that's what all alcoholics say. I'm currently on break right now.
It was him also saying like Kyo was asking him if he was working. He was like, "No, I'm on vacation." No, you're not.
Right.
You're unemployed, and you're. It's ironic that he's leeching off of the money from Kyo, because we know that everybody is getting money for taking care of the Zodiacs. Like that's what. Because I remember Kyo's dad was asking him, Kazuma about Kyo, and asking him if he was in it for the money and whatnot. So he's making money off of Kyo, but ironically, he is trying to make sure he gets locked up.
Right, so that he can just keep on sucking on that money that keeps getting onto him that he hasn't earned.
You can
He has
really.
a lot of albums.
Oh yeah, he's probably got some Steely Dan, Led Zeppelin.
Oh my god. And on top of all that, when Kyo wants to go ahead and defend himself, he crumbles like I don't know, like a weak little
He's gonna kill
bitch that
me.
he is.
Oh my god,
I know.
somebody get
Help!
the police.
He's gonna kill me. All bark and no bite.
Dude.
Talking all that, and then just the second he even like grazes his hand, it's like.
You know what would have been better?
Yeah, you're
Right
close.
after that scene, the Oblivion guard that's just like, stop! You violated the law shows up. Alright, joke nobody got.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Let's move on.
That's
Let's move on.
that's a
Well-
video game reference.
I will say when that scene happened, which you were referencing with Kyo's dad freaking out, it was so outlandish that I was questioning if he was being genuine with it because I felt like they could have went two ways with it. It could have been he was genuinely scared of Kyo, which would make sense since we know what the true cat spirit looks like, or if he was just acting out like that just to get Kyo locked up.
I think he
Like
was acting. I really don't think he meant anything that he said. He just wanted to have a reason to have him have his son locked up.
I can see it both ways, honestly.
So
I guess you're right.
this is what's gonna happen. This is the director's cut.
God damn
Stop!
it!
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
What's stolen
And
goods?
pay
He
with
didn't
your
steal.
blood.
He didn't steal anything.
I'm just mad that C found this so quickly.
See, he looked it up really quick. I like to go with the flow. I knew what pegging was, but I found out what a bottom meant.
Oh wait, you didn't know what a bottom meant.
Oh
but
my
you, wait,
god. Oh my god.
wait,
No, no,
what?
no, no, we're not going back. We're not going back.
Yes, we are.
No,
We are. Listen, I'm not gonna go in depth. I'm just gonna say really quick, because when I was thinking of bottom, I was thinking, wait, bottom. Are we talking sex? Are we talking like as far as like handsome tears? Are we talking about like I was
Oh my
thinking
God.
about like all these different things. I even thought about the bottom too, like the actual buttocks. But I was
Oh.
just like, I was just thinking of a bunch of things. But then when they clarify, I was like, okay, now I get it. Because
Ah.
again, I'm a boomer. Sometimes things just go over my head. But pegging, I've known since high school.
Okay. This
Final
is
thoughts?
another episode of Sex Ed
All right.
with KOA.
Okay.
Yes, I'm so glad I figured it out. I'm 34 years old, have a kid of my own, and now I know what a bottom is.
Final thoughts on episode 10?
Totally not pegging. He's an alpha.
Okay.
Ayame's totally getting pegged.
Oh my
No,
god.
no
stop.
way.
Okay,
No,
let's
no,
talk
it's a
about
good. It's
oh
a
my-
good episode.
No.
It's a good episode though.
Oh! Oh my god, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You know, I feel like Steve Carell in The Office when he's like, "Oh, oh god, no."
That I know. I understood that reference.
Yeah, I've never really got into The Office, but I know of its popularity and I know his character.
No, God!
Yeah, I see that. That's the one.
No, God!
He
please,
finds these things
no!
super
Yeah,
quick.
why do you have this queued
No!
up? Like, are you like a DJ?
Ah!
Do you have an iPad to where you just have these sound bites ready?
Oh lord. The episode 11 of Fruits Basket begins with Toru running off and Kyo really just catching up to her quick. But what I find even more impressive is than that is when Kyo catches up to her, you just see Toru just kind of fall backwards and teleport?
That wasn't teleporting. Her speed is unmatched within Fruits Basket. I did a Fruits Basket power scaling video, and I was rating the categories of each character, and I put Toru's speed like moderately decent. It was probably like a 2 or 3. I have to raise it because, oh my god! Like, not only did she show her speed off in the last episode, but she was running like this backwards.
No,
I don't think
yeah,
people had to
with a
understand. Like,
concussion.
yet she just came out the hospital. People like try to run backwards. See how fast you can run backwards as opposed
really
to running
hard.
forward. You cannot run that fast. It's not humanly possible. Toru's not a fucking human. She's a god.
She
Or
should
near
learn
that.
She should be like a cornerback for like one of our teams. She would be unmatched. She would be another Darrell Revis.
She's faster than your Haw units. Think about that.
I'm
You
saying-
can't get
I don't know what that is.
like 2B, 9S.
Oh, okay. You're talking about a game I haven't played. Gotcha.
They can run really fast because they're robots.
So Android. Like, wait, what are we on? Like Android 22. That's Toru.
She's part Saiyan. I'm convinced.
I see. I thought it was instant transmission.
I mean, no, because instant transmission, you're gone in a flash and then you're gone somewhere else entirely. She was running super fast, so I'm saying part Saiyan, at least with the speed part.
So
She
she's
hasn't run
like,
instant transmission yet.
okay, so at least she's better than like. I mean, now I like Pan, but better than Pan, right?
Yes,
Well-
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't think anyone likes Pan.
Oh my god, this is like the third week in a row we've unintentionally referenced Dragon Ball.
I mean, it is a very impactful series, to be fair.
Yep, sure is.
Wait, what the 76ers are about to lose?
Are you kidding me? Let me see this.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Well,
this is Fruits Basket, guys.
Oh no. Well, the Sun's got a lot of rest.
10100 says she's the Hokage.
Oh, she's Naruto.
I mean, might as well say
Dude,
Naruto.
Freaking, just put freaking the arms right behind her and make her do the Naruto run.
Oh yeah, she's smoking anybody in Naruto right now.
Oh my god. So it's the Toru retrieval arc. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, because Kyo was chasing after her, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
And then
he seemed a
it's
little out of breath.
It's ironic too because like not only do
No.
we get that, but this is going further in the podcast. But Gugu was using the fireball jutsu too, so it links up.
Oh my god.
I have lots to talk about with Gugu when we get to there.
I mean, think about the rich history of shonen on the show. We got Vinland Saga, Dragon Ball references now Naruto references. We killed Demon Slayer, and then we talked about the movie. We're talking about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Don't forget
we've
Fire
referenced-
Force.
Hey,
Oh my
Fire
God,
Force as well.
yeah.
But we've also referenced Keijo. So
I mean, Keijo is
Is Keijo
revolutionary.
a shonen?
it is.
I would expect it to be, yes.
I guess it is very action oriented.
Some people would consider
Keijo's-
Fate a shonen. They'd be crazy, but
Keijo is like one of the great sports series, so
It really is. It's up there with Ping Pong the animation.
Oh,
But anyway,
you said that while laughing though.
I mean, it's funny because to put them in the same boat, because I think Ping Pong the animation is a masterpiece, but
it
I
is
don't know.
pretty good,
It's
isn't it?
it's above. It's below when it comes to Keijo. I mean, and if you were to tell people about Keijo and they would look at you like you're crazy. They wouldn't take you seriously. It's like, what's the show about? Well, it's about women using their butts. As soon as you said that, they'd be 10 miles down the road, and you're like, wait, come back. I gotta
Mhm.
tell you the rest of what happens.
Scarlett getting us back on track says, fun fact, yesterday I saw Fruits Basket final season having an 8.99 on my anime list, so I gave it a 10 to raise the score. And today, when I update it, Fruits Basket, now that I'm finally caught up, I saw that the series score was now a 9 with that.
All because of you, Scarlett.
Yeah. Fruits Basket entered the top of the best shows of all time over on Mal. It ranks number 9. And the position number 10 and 11 are tied with an 8.99.
Yes. Last time I checked with my anime list's rankings, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood was the top of the show, and I just want to say that's impressive, just because Fullmetal Alchemist, like with Fruits Basket, the reason why the score is that high, and that's not to down the quality of the series, but as you get more sequels, the score usually goes up unless you do something catastrophically bad, just because when you go to sequels, the people that are watching the sequels are more fans of the series. You're not going to have a lot of people who don't like the series get into the sequels, so the score will naturally raise. So Fullmetal Alchemist being the show that is still topping the charts without it being a sequel. I guess you can point to the original Fullmetal Alchemist, but that's not the sequel, just a remake. That's impressive. But
Yeah.
Fruits Basket getting to that spot still, very good. I think is indicative of the quality.
And the fact that it stood the test of time throughout, like it's been a decade now since it came out,
Mm-hmm.
like the Brotherhood, and it's still number one. That's out of how many animes and in this new revolutionary, like just different shonens coming out. That oh, it's
I
a
think
masterpiece.
I think Legend of the Galactic Heroes used to be number one. That was a while ago now.
It is still up there within the top 10, I believe.
I mean, it's pretty damn good still. But um, yeah. So about this episode though, back to it.
Mhm.
This episode really is the big climax of this series. It's
Oh,
oh my god, yeah.
Oh, I hate that thumbnail and I hate the title now.
There's nothing, Satsuki. Come on. There's nothing wrong with the thumbnail.
Guys, look at the thumbnail, then look at the title and see if there's an issue with there. See if there's something that correlates. Climax and then Toru's face.
No.
Hate
There's-
it. I didn't want to think of Toru in that light.
just all that needs to be put there is just the word pegging, and then it'll be put-
God damn it, no. Oh my god. So what did you think about the, I guess it's not really the confession scene, but it's like just them resolving all of their feelings for each other.
Well, it's still a confession, sorta, just because Kyo has never said he loved Toru to her face. Toru has said it to him, but that's the first time he professed his love to Toru. Because the only other time he said that he loved Toru was in his mind when he was getting bullied by Akito. And maybe like another talk, but I thought it was a good scene. Very good scene.
Which you think, EA?
it was pretty good. It was sweet and it was
God.
cutesy. What?
No 8-bit. No, 8-bit made a very inappropriate comment.
I've seen it.
Me too.
Oh my god, how did it get through? I hit it!
I
What the
didn't
fuck?
push it. I swear.
Oh my god.
Shit. Oops, my bad.
Oh my. Satsuki!
I just, whenever I see that, I click it. I click show just so
Everyone,
I can not see it
Close your
anymore.
eyes. Close your eyes, everyone. Stop. Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
It wasn't intentional. Anytime I see that, I always click show just because I don't like it on my screen.
Well, it's permanent now. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, it was cute. It was adorable. It was sweet. Like the whole scene was nice. I think what really was like incredible, like the incredible high point of the show. I mean, it was that, but it was the after effect. You know, once they go, once Kyo and Toru go in for that hug, and then nothing happens, and then you just see this giant chain of events go one after the other with all the other Zodiacs. Oh, that was probably, I don't know. It's definitely up there with some of the best scenes, not just in Fruits Baskets, but just like in anime, in my opinion, because you had the story get reintroduced because it was played at the beginning of season 3 through Toru's. Toru was telling the story about the god and all the different Zodiacs. Then you had that story, and then you just had, well, I can't remember how it went. Like, it was either that first and then the story, or there was a story and then everybody breaking the chains. But however it went, that was just masterful. And, like, I don't think anything could top that as far as this show. They could do a damn filler baseball episode, and I would still love the show. But it was just, oh, that was just so great. We finally get to see Ritsu.
Oh,
I thought that person
yes!
was dead.
Oh my god, I love Ritsu.
Why?
Why, Ritsu? Do you see Ritsu? He's beautiful.
Speaking of pegging.
What? No,
He's
that's not a
beautiful.
segue. That's not a segue.
Who? Okay, listen. Who wouldn't? I mean, Ritsu's a good-looking guy. Who wouldn't?
Wait, no. I'm not letting you get away with that. Because if it's just looks, then how come I don't get to love characters like Elsa, characters like
No,
Rain,
there is
if it's just
difference.
that?
There is a difference. A marketed difference, my friend.
I mean, I don't think Ritsu kills people.
I mean it's just because they kill people, but they're beautiful too. So if we're just judging it based on that,
Ritsu can kill me if he wants to. I'm okay with it.
Oh my, wow! Somebody clip that.
yeah, that's not. This is a family friendly podcast, guy.
I know.
Guy?
We've been
You know
talking
my
about
name.
this.
I've been friends with both of you since 2018.
I'm not your
We're
friend,
not,
guy.
not anymore. Not today. After that comment,
Now I'm just a guy. Damn.
yeah,
Not,
you're
not your
that
guy, buddy.
You know what? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna start my own KOA with blackjack and hookers and Ritsu.
You gonna invite Ritsu over?
Yeah. We're gonna.
Risu is not going to show up.
I think Ritsu is like good friends with Shiguri's assistant, so I think you're gonna have trouble there.
Yeah, that is going. They're going to be an item. Risu
good
and
for him.
Michan.
Also, want to remind people that you can join the Discord if you want to. I'm just gonna post a link again. You can just click on that link, join it if you want to. Join the Discord. Just join my Discord, please. Join it.
Is it my
Yes.
time to sent for Akito?
I think so.
Go
Okay.
for it.
Akito is one of the great characters of Fruits Basket. I think she has eclipsed Kyoko as my favorite character. I love to see the character progression for her. Just talking about what happened within this episode because it's just been happening over the course of the season. But with this episode specifically, the thing that I latch on to was when Akito goes, I have to live my life now. She's been stuck playing the role of a god, being in this position where she has to be the center of the Zodiacs and she always had to feel above them. But when you see the interactions with Akito and the other Zodiacs, even within like the previous seasons, as bad as she was and as malicious as she was, you got the feeling that she was jealous of them and wanted to be on equal footing. But now she is that way with them. And now she gets to like with last episode, she was talking to the maid and that their whole conversation boiled down to things happened in the past, but I'm going to move on. The maid chose to stay there and stay complacent, but Akito is progressing. And I just love that about her character. She's really changed. And while that doesn't erase all the things she's done in the past because she attempted to kill Reen on 2 different occasions, she beat up Kisa. So like I don't have to go over her transgressions. I don't expect everybody to like Akito, but for me, I love the direction of her character and where she went at. I still want a talk between her and her mother, but Akito has just been great. The conversation she had with Toru where she's talking to her and saying how she was jealous of Toru because she was pure and pretty. I think that those were her exact words. And I'm like, Akito, you were pure, like pure fucking evil, but you're pure and you're definitely pretty. So, I mean, like, yeah, I like the fact they kind of connected those characters in that way. Just because, like with Toru, her want to break the curses directly opposed Akito's want to keep the bonds intact. So I like the fact that they connected those 2 characters because it showed that they both had selfish ambitions. Of course, Akito's manifested in more in more bad ways, but I like that, they were able to find equal ground. And, that's just part of the reason why I like Akito. I think she's a lovely character and I am forever her simp.
All right, we can if we can clip all the things I say out of context, we can clip that out of context.
I'm pretty sure Sasuke don't care.
Yeah, I stand by that. I have been simping over Akito since season 1, where she barely had any screen time and was just a complete asshole with no redeeming qualities. If you think I would run away from a clip of what I just said then, I don't know what to tell you.
And we didn't even know that because we thought that she was a dude
Yeah,
this
we didn't
whole
know
time.
if Akito was a girl or not. So, yeah.
QRW6 says the Zodiac folklore was the best part, and now Hito's quote was quoted in this episode. What did you guys think about that? I thought it was very sad, to be honest.
It was I love the folklore. That was so great. It only took decades and hundreds of years and generations for it to finally come through. As far as, because the cat was basically like, I loved the representation of the cat and just the what he said, like how he didn't want to drink the I don't know, the what was it, vodka?
Vodka. If that's the case,
The
I should be
sake?
immortal right now.
The sake?
The sake. Sorry. Drinking the sake. I was about to say Sasuke. And then just was just I didn't want to be, because I didn't want to be a part of that. I didn't want to. It explains, I guess, like the cat curse in a way, because and how the other zodiacs felt towards the cat, because they felt like that he betrayed God, so to speak, and that wasn't even the case at all. He was trying to plead his case, but just like anyone, whether it be 100 years ago or now, if their mind's already made up and they're mad at you, they're not going to listen to what you have to say. So it wasn't until, oh, that's what he meant. Okay, I'm sorry.
I felt like that was so bullshit. They were like, I was looking at 12 different animals. I was looking at an ox. I was looking at a rabbit, but then all I saw was fucking snakes, because that was supposed to be your friend, and then they just betrayed him because he didn't want to drink the immortality water. Like, what? His whole point was the fact that I don't want to live forever. Like, I've thought about this before, just seeing immortality be a power in anime and other shows. That's not a power I would want to have, because it kind of devalues life. Life is valuable because it ends. There's a beginning, there's an end. Your life doesn't become valuable when it just goes on and it's eternal. And I think that was the cat's point. He doesn't want to live forever, and I think that's fine. Just because everybody else want to buy in into the fact that they could not deal with their mortality and they wanted to keep this banquet and keep up their lives forever. The cat doesn't have to go along with that. So I felt kind of weird that they were like, "Oh, fuck the cat!" Like he was dying, they were like, "Nah, let's leave him." Like, what? I thought that was your guy.
He just fell over and died. I was sad.
And they didn't care. They just walked away.
I know. It's like, wasn't that your friend? He was the reason why you came to this place. He was the first one. But nah, fuck the cat.
So I guess this means that for Satsuki, Akito is justified in stabbing Kurino, and she's cool.
Wait, when did I say that?
Well,
No,
you
to
were
be
thinking
fair-
it. You were thinking it.
Sasuke, to be fair, he said that what did he say? Something along the lines, it doesn't justify the stuff that she's done in the past because she's done bad stuff. And I think I don't think that it absolves her of any sin either, because in my opinion, if I don't know, if she was a real person, knew her in real life, I'd be like, okay, I forgive you, but I'll never forget. You know what I mean? Like, just one of those things. Like, you may be a nice person now, but for how long? Until you get angry at me and start throwing dishes at me because I didn't put the toilet seat down.
All right.
This is 8-bit, right? Correct? The one with the
Yeah, with the Japanese.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 8-bit.
He said, "Are you saying my immortal existence has no value?"
That's correct.
No, that is not what I'm saying. Not your immortal existence. It's just that's with anything. It's not just with immortality, because you got to look at what immortality means. It's eternal life. Eternal life means nothing without death. Light means nothing without dark. You don't go home and feel relieved after a day's work unless you actually work. Like, you need opposing sides of anything to appreciate the other. So that's what I feel with immortality. I feel like it circumvents the aspect of death, which would make you not appreciate life anymore. I think we appreciate life because we know that our time is finite, and because of that, there's a certain timer on things, and we realize that we're not going to have the time to do everything we want. But you put emphasis on the moments in life because they're like I said, there's a beginning and there's an end. That's just how I feel with that. So I was standing by the cat with what he was saying. Fuck those other guys, even though the ox is my
Yeah, fuck him.
zodiac.
Get the squad.
No, I don't think we're gonna beat them. See, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, they have a fucking dragon.
That's true. That's a good point.
Which if you've noticed, I think dragons don't exist anymore, and they became seahorses for some reason.
That is the exact same thing I said. Yeah, I was like, wait, so the dragon was actually a fucking dragon?
Yeah. Why couldn't he have been reborn as a dragon?
I think it's more so just the show not wanting to reveal a dragon because that would be very jarring within Fruits Basket.
No.
Them just seeing fucking Shinron in the sky.
Also,
Oh my God,
what are the
that would be
chances?
cool.
What are the chances that Natsuki Tai didn't even know how to fucking draw a dragon? So,
Are you doubting her?
have you seen the first couple volumes?
Yes.
Then you should know.
I will not read Fruits Basket. I'm sorry.
I will.
I don't read.
I mean, the things that are being cut from the anime, I'll read, but that is about it.
But all the Zodiacs, they got they're free. They don't have to turn into
But how
animals
did they
anymore.
Do that? It's because Akito just said, "All right, you're good to go."
I think that's a part of it. Yeah, I think.
But so how did all those other people get freed?
I
Before?
think I think it's one of those things where the bonds were the bonds that were stressed the most and they were breaking, and I think Akito just accepted it, and at that point everyone it just kind of broke because she couldn't stop it anyways. So it was only a matter of time.
They kind of already answered that because they said their bonds were going to inevitably break. So it wasn't due to anything else. Those bonds were breaking either way. It's just that Akito just sped up that process by breaking them all at once because she pretty much relinquished her role as a god. Therefore, all the bonds broke.
Gotcha. Momiji was the one that thought he was better than everyone.
Wait, he did?
I have a joke with C that the guy grew 2 feet, broke his curse, and he thinks he's the cock of the walk. You know, he thinks he's like
He's thinks
best.
the what of the who?
The cock of the walk.
Cock of the walk.
Yeah, it's an older saying, you know, where it's, you know, you're like a rooster, that kind of cock. And you know how they walk and they act like they're the hot shit because they have sex with all the hens?
I guess you could say he's the Kurano of the walk.
I guess. I mean, he has Utani, so.
Yeah, Momiji's just like, I'm going to sweep in, Kyo, and steal your girl and kiss her right in front of you.
Oh my god. It's remember when we were doing AOT and I had like this weird fucking like
oh my god,
theory that the Aaron was gonna cuck Mikasa.
Remember that?
It's the same thing.
Thank God that never happened.
Oh.
But anyway, no, it's a great show. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a pass.
Oh, pass. Sorry, I meant that. I meant pass.
All right. 8-Bit wants us to move on. QRW6.
We'll move on when we feel like we're gonna move on. Okay.
You just want us to move on because you want to talk about later.
QRW6 says the author had a broken hand when drawing the first volumes of Fruits Basket, which led to the 2001 anime design.
I hope you feel better about yourself.
Also, QRW6 says Haru had the best reaction
hand
when his curse broke. Also, I loved the episode before this newest one where Haru was like, was talking about Rin, how she's changing colors and how her boobs grew bigger.
I think he just opened his eyes. She always had huge boobs.
I felt like in that scene, Haru was just like flexing on Yuki. He's kind of
Yeah.
like,
I love Yuki's response, which is like, "Are you just trying to sexual harass me, or like, what?" This is good stuff.
he was like, yeah, all of it. It's like, I mean, if you have Reen, in respect to Toru,
You
I
win.
love Toru,
You win if you got
but
her.
when you compare Reen to Toru, Machi, and the other ones, it's kind of like, yeah, if you get Reen, you kind of win. I'm sorry.
It's true. She's a looker. Let's talk about the dead bodies. 86.
Oh, the song.
No,
Like
the
one?
anime.
Oh, okay.
So this is okay.
Not all at
No, I guess not. What the
Yeah,
fuck
stuff
was
happened.
that?
Stuff happened in this anime.
I'll get it started.
It sounded like a turkey.
That was my laugh.
He is like, this is my life, and you treaded upon it.
How dare you make fun of my laugh? See,
It just on my side it sounded like
I am going to cry, like you say all the time. I cry.
I cry 9.99.
I cry 6'9". But let's see. In this episode, it was basically a lot to do with the 86. Your girl was not in this episode at all. No wonder you don't remember.
What are you talking about? Oh, can we not?
You don't
Okay.
remember because you're like, nope, I don't see her. Fuck this episode. I'm killing it.
No Lena, no memory.
Oh my god. Okay. Listen. Best girl is actually Fido, okay?
Freaking Fido, the damn robot, right?
Oh wow, Scarlet Disaster agrees. Holy shit.
No. Scarlet Disaster said Fido best boy, not girl.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you thought wrong.
And then,
Well, then
we don't know.
Best android.
Yeah. Oh no, I won't agree with that.
oh,
Okay,
yeah.
Vivi's best android.
No.
No.
2B is. 2B is the best android. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, 18 is.
Oh, that's a good point.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't know. I guess they'd have to fight, which I'm all down. You know, they definitely need to fight.
I'm down too.
Be awesome.
okay. So yeah, this was more of a slice of life episode where I think what they said early within the episode was kind of indicative of what the episode we were kind of going to get. And that's, I don't know who said it, but somebody said to Reaper, like, are we going to go forward or something? And then Reaper was like, no, we'll just like stay where we are. And it's kind of like they were going to be complacent and just show their lives within this episode instead of progressing the plot. It's just that we just get to see these characters bask in their freedom a little bit. Well, not a little bit since it lasted the whole episode, but yeah. To be honest, it's not that much to talk about within this episode because it was just,
It sucked.
I don't think
Oh
it
my
sucked.
God.
It was like the thing is when the credits started rolling and then we saw the things after that is when I started to tune out with the episode. Cause it's just like we see things through Fido's perspective and we see all the people that died in the past and them as a group and whatnot. And I get what they were going for, but I felt like that was too long. Cause the credits started rolling 15 minutes in the episode. So for the next 6 or 7 episodes, we just get this like not a rehash because we didn't see this stuff before, but
We get home movies.
yeah, home movies. Fucking home movies. It's like I would have been all right with that if you condensed it, but it was a little too long for my liking, honestly.
Yeah, this episode was all right. I don't know. I think Vladilena is like the better kind of characters to like kind of focus more of the story around because she's more interesting in my opinion. Which it's kind of sad because there's like 5 of the 86, and they're just okay. Like out of all of them, Undertaker is probably the more interesting one, but everyone else is just I don't know,
Undertaker.
kind of
Do
one dimensional in a way.
do we still remember their names? Does
Nope.
anybody remember their names?
No, there's
Uh,
girl that likes to get naked. There's other girl that likes
wait,
to get naked.
wait, hold
There's
on.
guy with the scars on his face, the blonde haired dude, and Undertaker.
What? What? They don't
Right.
like to get what?
They seem to like to take a lot of baths for this being a damn war movie or
Oh my
show.
god. Oh my god. No. No, it's Vladilina, Shin, Anju, Theo, Ray. Ray?
You don't even remember. It's okay. You don't
No,
have
no,
to
no.
justify it.
The guy. I don't know the guy with the cuts. Then there's Kurina.
Carreno from Fruits Basket?
Oh my god.
No, Karena. Karena.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna cry. And
The
there's-
other guy's name is Raiden.
And
Raiden
there's-
Shuga.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
Oh.
Raiden. I should remember that name.
And then there's Kaye who died, and then there's Kirschblut
Well,
who died.
Where was
Yeah.
Fido when they were all in the shower?
Kirschblut is probably still one of my favorites.
Just
I
because you
was-
remember the name.
No, it's not even because of that. I genuinely like their character because she was, other than the Reaper, she was the only one who was inviting to Vladilina and was trying to actually talk to her. Other than everybody else who was kind of opposed to her. I thought she was interesting. I wish we'd have seen more of her.
Yeah. It's a shame. Now she's in the... Her corpse is inside a robot.
Yeah. Seems like everybody's dead though, based on what the episode showed us at the end.
Yeah, they all died. And what we learned at the end of the episode is Undertaker sure does know how to throw a freaking nut and bolt.
Well, no. I thought what they showed was what they alluded to was the possibility of everyone dying, but Fido dying.
Oh yeah, at the very end he exploded, right?
Yeah.
That confused the hell out of me. I was like, oh, we're seeing home movies. Oh, there he is. Oh, wait, is he on fire? What the fuck just happened?
Wasn't exactly home movies, but
Yeah, it
Uh,
doesn't confirm their deaths, but it alludes to it a little, just because
one of them
they
for
were...
sure died.
Fido's dead.
Wait, okay, yeah, Fido's dead, but I
Well,
was kind
you-
of talking about the humans.
Yeah,
Oh.
you see one of them.
the two naked girls, they're dead.
Well, yeah, it's probably the redheaded girl. I think she
Poor
died
her.
because you
All
see
she wanted to do was take a shower.
you see well, she got to take one, but you see her well, you see a figure with I guess someone's committed suicide, or somebody got shot in the head.
Wait a minute. Where was this?
It was a flash. Somebody definitely died. So
Damn,
one of
I
them
missed
for sure
it.
died.
I think it was falling asleep.
I mean, I was too.
Well, you saw the flash. Okay.
well, I mean,
Yeah, they were
Like,
talking about how they were running low on fuel anyways. They already talked about how they were going to die. You know, they're going to these different cities and whatnot, but it's barren, and a lot of the places they still had to avoid the Legion. So their whole thing is that they're going to die anyways. They're just trying to enjoy life to the fullest. So I'm not surprised that someone died. I don't think all of them are dead or anything like that, but yeah, yeah, if anybody were to die out of the group, I would expect Karena to be the one, either her or the blondie,
Oh, I know who.
whatever his name is,
Theo.
that guy.
I know who's gonna die next. It's gonna be the blonde-haired that we know from our favorite show, Mommy.
Wait, I'm so
What?
confused.
Oh,
Mommy.
mommy from Rent a
She's gonna-
Girlfriend.
No.
Yeah, I'm confused. What?
You said favorite blonde hair.
Madoka Magica.
Oh,
Oh, actually, I
that
thought you were saying
mommy.
like a. I
thought
thought you
we
were
were referencing a
saying like
bad
a
character.
phrase. I thought you were saying like a phrase or something.
That's
We're
her
on the-
name, right, mommy?
Yeah, mommy Tomoe.
Sorry, I didn't know her last name, but yeah. She's gonna die. It's, for some reason, she's gonna get introduced to the show and then she's gonna die. It's like, damn, she dies at everything she's in.
I mean, I don't know if everyone's gonna die. That's
Nah,
because
some
I don't
Undertaker's gonna
think
live.
yeah, I think Shin, just based off what we know about his character, he doesn't seem like the guy who just wants to die willy-nilly. So, and honestly, I mean, I even think Anju could survive, but yeah, I think most are dead.
Like honestly, just based on like how we feel about this, like we aren't really too keen on the characters. That's just the vibe I get. I feel like if they wanted to, with the exception of the Reaper, just because of his relationship with Lena, they could start over and kill all these characters if they wanted to. It's not like these characters are irreplaceable in my
Yeah,
mind.
I don't think these characters are exactly well, I mean they're important, but I don't think I don't think they're supposed to be anything more than kind of and I mean this in a very respectful way, but kind of just, salad dressing in a sense. I think this show is, as the episodes go on, it's very clear to me that this is Vladilena and Shin's show. Like they're the main focus.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, I guess what we learned in this episode, maybe we already knew it before, but Karina has a huge crush on Sheen.
Oh my god, who wouldn't?
Well, that's your guy. I'm more of an Anju type of guy, or Krushble.
Kirschblut.
Yeah, I like her.
Scarlet Disaster says this episode makes me download. This episode made me download the light novel and read it. I'm in chapter 1. Hope you're having fun. And also gives us a helpful comment of who they all are. So Anj is the blue-haired girl, also called Snow Bitch. Karina is the other girl, also called Gunslinger.
Did you say Snow Bitch?
Snow Witch.
No, Snow Bitch.
Oh.
Theo, or Laughing Fox, is the orange-haired boy, and Raiden, also called Werewolf. He sure does look like it. Eula Revenge says this episode sprinkled many hidden Easter eggs on what is going to happen in the future. I love shows like that. 10100 says they all die, and then Lena uses the communication tech to hear the voices of the 86 and turn them against the other bots. Speculation. Could be it. Oh.
If it's
No
not
idea.
speculation, we're coming after you
Oh,
and
yeah.
banning you.
Yeah, if it's not speculation, you're banned. So, is what it is.
So you better hope your prediction is wrong.
Yeah, pretty much.
Imagine if it really was a prediction and we're just like, no, you're too good. Banned.
What if what if what he's saying is actually a prophecy and not a prediction?
Oh my god, the prophecy of 86.
No, not again. No.
Honestly though, I'm really excited for episode 11. It's going to be the final episode of the season. It seems like this episode really built up pretty well to the next episode, and getting me like just figuring out what the hell is going on with that last scene with Fido, and seeing all those clips, I guess, of him like recounting his life before his death. It's so fascinating. Can't wait to see it.
How much memory does Fido have? God damn, like he has. Oh my god, I need one of those.
Well, he's the android or robot, so it is what it is. He has at least 800 kilobytes of memory. Eula Vengeance says this episode is amazing for being an almost anime-only episode.
It's 800 kilobytes.
They made it an entire episode based on 2 paragraphs from the novel. That's actually really impressive. Showed how much the people behind this production love the novels. Yeah. It seems so far that the people making this anime really loved this series. and it definitely shows. But any final thoughts on 86? This episode was very
That's
lean.
So funny. I'm just thinking about the fact that he said that this episode was based on 2 paragraphs of the light novel, and I'm just thinking about the Promised Goofy Land,
Stop.
which did like an episode on volumes.
Wait. You didn't say it correctly. You're supposed to say Promise Never.
No, he said Goofy Land.
No.
Promised Goofy
There's
Land.
more to it though. Promised Goofy Land, Satsuki's fever dream. You gotta say it like it's a question, like you're like what? Satsuki's fever dream. That's a part of the title.
I'm gonna do it again.
I'll do it again.
I just like Goofy Land. That could be the full name, but the Promised Goofy Land is for short.
I love
going to make that damn shirt one of these days. I mean, it's gonna be hilarious when it's made. The Promised Goofy Land.
Satsuki's fever dream.
And then in parentheses in really small print. Satsuki's fever dream.
Oh my god, I love the Goofy meme with for Monica Magica with what's her fucking name? Long-haired girl.
Homura.
Homura, yeah. It's a classic.
Gosh, Homura, if you love her, then you should go for it.
Oh my god.
All I'm saying is you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh lord. So yeah, any final thoughts on 86? This episode is pretty lean on content.
Yeah, it was extra lean, no flavor. So I'm waiting for the next episode. Hopefully, I'm gonna trust what people are saying in the comments that it's foreshadowing a bunch of crazy shit. So let's. I can't wait to see. I love that. But I was gonna say I can't wait to see it. So I'll give it a nice of a pass.
Oh my god.
I think this episode was a little slow, I'll just say, but I think it's fine, especially knowing that this is episode 10 in an 11 episode series. So I just want to see how this concludes. So I will pass it just based on that alone.
I mean, as long as I get to hear Sawano's epic EDs, I'm passing. QRW6 says Chibi tried to copy SeaTactics by calling it the promised PowerPoint presentation.
Okay, that's funny.
Oh lord. Let's talk about To Your Eternity. This episode, what'd you guys think about it? Oh, it's pretty good.
Sucked.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I'm kidding.
Wow. What a fall from grace.
Right. This shows. Anyway, no, I'm kidding, of course.
To your To Your Goofy Land? EA's fever dream?
I thought you were gonna say something about Gugu. To Your Gugu.
Well, he got swole.
By God, he got so incredibly ripped, and it was able to grow into that same helmet, and now the helmet, for some reason, almost looks a little small on him. That's how freaking big he is. How old is he supposed to be now? Like 17?
God, he had a glow up, my friend.
Cause it aged 4 years, I think is what they said. And the girl looks exactly the same, except maybe a little taller, but looks exactly the same. Freaking even Fushi looks older, which I found to be very interesting because the fact that he can change into other people and creatures. Does that also mean that he himself, now that he's adapting, is aging?
Then not only that, this would, based on that alone, would this fulfill March's wish of growing older?
I was thinking that. I was thinking if he was to change into March right now, she would be older, and it would be kind of sweet to see the fact that she's like older now, even though it's not really her. It's like someone wearing her dead skin.
We need Old Lady March. That's what we need.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we're a couple of years away from that. I think I would settle for Teen March. That might be all right.
Yeah, Teen March would be cool.
Yeah, but she'll be like all
Um,
angsty and stuff.
Well,
it'll be Fushi.
yeah,
Fushi is
fuck you,
Fushi is-
mom. I don't need that.
I
Why
noticed
call
at
right
the
now?
very well. I noticed at the end he got a lot better with his speech too,
Yes, he's
which
not very
makes
like
sense.
slow talkative, you know.
Right. It makes sense. You know, he's been there for 4 years. He's going to learn the language. He's probably going to be very fluent after a while. And now he's just like a regular person, which is really, really cool. The old man and old lady are still alive somehow.
Oh my
I
god.
got to tell you about that old lady. She has the most powerful attack that'll stop any intruder ever from escaping, and that's putting a stick in front of a door.
I mean, have you ever had someone why am I still going on with this? I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I mean, she literally just got up with her feeble ass and was just like, "Eh." and they were like, excuse me, could you please like move out of the knock her
What-
out?
My head canon is that because they're just so rich that they've never been in a confrontation with anybody, so like anybody giving them a real fight scared them. That's my head canon.
Freaking just the old granny about to throw down. All of a sudden, they're fearing for their life. They're like, I knew we should have brought back up.
I like how Google calls Booze Man a shithead.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
great.
but they said, well, I guess I can't call you shithead because you saved my life, so you're just gonna be Gramps, or what did he say, Booze Man? And then he was like, oh, thank you.
Oh my god.
I
but-
have officially adopted Gugu, and he is now my nephew.
Oh geez.
Nice.
March is my adoptive daughter, but Gugu is my nephew after this episode.
Not your son?
No. Son is reserved for special kinds. Who is my son? Momiji is my son. Gugu is my
Oh.
nephew.
Wow, you gotta freaking play a pimp.
Yeah.
Glitchonic says Gugu hit the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah.
My God, he really did. He freaking all he did was a bunch of pull-ups, and he got jacked like that. And I mean, I'm pretty sure he did more, but I remember when he was little and he was struggling to do those pull-ups. Now it's like nothing, and he's doing it while wearing the mask.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense though, because his life isn't school or anything else. His life is work and workout. That is it.
Right? Yeah. If that's all you did, hell, I'd probably look like that too, instead of what I do now.
Yeah, yeah. This episode was just really nice to see all of them a little bit older. Even got to see Reen a little bit older too, which is pretty interesting.
She didn't even look older.
I know she looked exactly the same.
Yeah, she looked
just
taller.
maybe grew a couple of inches.
Yeah.
Like inches, not feet. Just inches. And freaking Gugu is like 6'7". Like,
Oh my
hi
God.
there, Reen. How you doing there?
You
Hi,
too.
da-da. Let me walk through this door. Oop, the shoulders got in the way.
Just freaks the fucking out.
Sorry, did I break down the foundation of this building? I apologize. That's
You
just
know-
what I do.
You know, like those old shonen anime or whatever, like in Gunsmith Cats, like where there's like those fucking like everybody is normal size, but then there's like this gigantic, like ugly looking motherfucker that's like 10 feet tall and just like just shredded to the gills. That's what Gugu is heading towards.
So you're saying he's gonna continue to grow.
I mean, he may get to the size of the Incredible Hulk. You don't know.
Oh, he's gonna be Hulk size. That would be something.
Never know.
Gugu smash!
No. I hate that it sounds right.
That just sounds like a monster name, doesn't it? Who is this? You get to fight Gugu. Oh no! And then he comes to the arena. Oh, that's Gugu.
I could definitely see him being like a fodder villain. in the first
Yeah.
arc of a series.
Yeah, he's got the mask that could be real menacing. Like, just give him some swords and all kinds of other.
He he could be
He
in
never
JoJo.
wears a shirt. You notice that?
Yep.
The dude never. He probably doesn't have a shirt that fits him. You know, he's so swole.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good for Reen. Good for her.
I mean,
Yeah.
if Fate found a shirt, and I'm putting quotations on the word fit, to fit Alexander the Great, I think they could fix something for Gugu.
Oh my God! That's one thing EA will never experience is Fate Zero Rider. Oh, I can't believe that shirt fit. To be honest, he fucking
Quotations on fit.
well, it was tight, but damn, dude, and those like shirts that come in those collector edition games, they're like fucking size small, and they're in Japan, and he's Alexander the Great.
That he is. He
Like
is
8
great.
foot tall. Oh my God, best character easily. I I didn't bring up Fate that time. That was Satsuki.
Yeah, true.
Gugu can blow fire.
Oh yeah, that's right. He had to get really drunk and wasted first.
You know what I noticed? That I was gonna bring that up. He threw up all the alcohol that was in his body, and then he got drunk. Isn't it the opposite way? What the fuck?
He turned red.
He turned and he was just like, "Give me some of the best stuff you have." You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Bender from Futurama, where if
Yes!
they don't drink alcohol, they get drunk.
Oh my God, this is the second Futurama reference of this podcast. Who knew?
I do it.
Yeah, my only issue with that whole thing going down was it's not the fact that he got drunk, because I think they explained it well. The fact that he had a rupture in his body, and I think that's just warning of what's to come with Gugu. I think
Oh,
his
no.
time is short.
Uh-huh. I
but-
forgot about that.
That's not the issue. It's the fact that he literally turned red. If you were to say that Gugu did a Kaioken transformation within the episode, I will believe you, because he was literally red. Literally.
Oh, man.
I'm drunk right now. I'm not red. I'm looking at myself. I'm not red. I'll turn
but
on the
you're
cam if
drunk.
you don't believe me.
No, I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah,
you.
but you're drunk. We don't know.
I'll take a picture. I'm not red. I promise you.
Are you wearing anything on you that's red?
No. No.
Okay, then you're
Yeah,
in the clear.
Yeah, but your blood's red.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, you fucked.
there you go.
Shit. All right.
Yeah. He looked like he was badly sunburned, like he just got back from the beach or
Mhm.
something, and that is a shade that I've seen on people before. It's a real color. It's just like, whoa, what happened to you? Did you not put any sunscreen on? Jesus, but yeah, that was just weird. But okay, ruptured spleen. I guess that makes sense why he got drunk, I suppose. But I don't know. It was just kind of weird because he was holding the alcohol in his body the whole time. The second he throws it up, promise Goofy Land.
Satsuki's
yeah.
fever dream?
The other thing that kind of got me with it was like, why couldn't he just like carry the alcohol? Like, I understand it would have probably been like a little heavier as opposed to carrying it within your body, but like, why was that not even an option? He was just like, no, you have to put this alcohol inside my body for this to work. Like, it's all right for you to like just drink it and then do your fireball jutsu with that. Like, you didn't have to literally put it in your body and spit it out.
Kenny just said that he was gonna make a soundboard with me making grunt noises.
Oh, wait, who's gonna do that?
Kenny, apparently. Thank you,
Ken-
Kenny. I can't wait
Kenny.
to see that soundboard.
Kenny, if you do that, go back. It's a lot of podcasts ago, a year ago, maybe even two. Shit. Where we got the Filali noise from EA. We need that. We need that, and we need the Adachi to Shimamura alien lolly noise. Those two for sure.
Those are top 2, definitely.
Oh my God, EA, can you replicate both of those noises right now?
Oh, I probably could. Hold on. Let me just. I need a drink of water. You guys talk while. Okay. Oh, I see. This guy's wearing a shirt. Holy shit! All right, hold on. Let me pop.
All right, while he's doing that, I guess I'll say to add on to the episode. Yeah, Fushi was getting his ass beat, and Gugu was kind of just chilling, talking to other people while he was getting his ass beat.
So here's the Filoli.
I'm excited.
Did you hear?
We didn't even hear
I didn't
it.
hear anything.
God damn it!
I literally heard nothing.
Why does this not pick up every time I do that noise?
That sacrifice was as useless as Vegeta's in the Blue Saga.
Oh my God.
That is the best description I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, fucking bird.
That was pretty good. Anyway, I'll do the other one since it doesn't take a toll on my voice. How'd it go? It was something like that. I don't know, but the Filoli again. Anything?
No.
It's at a frequency that just can't get it. Oh, I hate my life.
Literally nothing. You just stop.
Yeah, it wasn't like even like it leaked a little bit. It was nothing.
All right, let me switch to webcam.
No, wait, you gotta
Hold on.
You gotta go to voice and video and turn off noise reduction.
All right, hold on. Voice and video.
Oh,
Noise. Wait a minute.
oh
noise
shit,
reduction?
that might work. Cause one time I tried to like clap in a video and it didn't pick it up either.
Would
So
it
maybe
be
that's what I got to do.
Is it input sensitivity?
It's voice and video, and it's in advance. It's noise suppression, right below video settings.
Noise reduction. It's not even on.
Really?
It says it's disabled.
Damn.
I hit it so high.
No, that's noise reduction. You need to go noise suppression.
Okay, so EA, where you see like where you mute your mic and where you see like something that says like turn on your camera and share your screen, there's something above it. Like
It's
you see
right-
like this wavelength.
It's right above
That you can press.
crisp and
Suppression.
opus.
Okay, I see it.
All right, here we go.
I think this is finally gonna work. Did that do anything?
Oh my God!
Fuck,
You
no,
can't hear it.
it didn't.
What the fuck? What the- It's unrecordable now. It's a myth.
I don't know.
It
There's
doesn't
no fine
exist.
somewhere. It's in when we were discussing Shield Hero and we were talking about the Filolis and the bad CGI T-Rex.
Oh my
man.
God! This is
Kenny.
this. Gonna cry. Gonna cry. Back to 2 Year Eternity though.
Mm-hmm.
Spitting some fireballs at people. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's spitting that game.
And then we saw the conversation between Fushi and God. I'll just call him God because I think that's easier. Like their conversation consisted of God basically telling Fushi because of these, he gave them a name. Hold on, let me see if I took a screenshot.
It's
let you
knockers.
guys- Knockers? That was it?
Yeah, knockers.
Yeah,
That
you would remember that name, wouldn't you?
That is not an intimidating name.
It's boobs.
We are the Knockers, and we're here to steal your life soul.
Wait,
Aren't
is
they
it
cute?
knockers or nokers?
Could be Nokers.
Like neither of them are very intimidating in my opinion, but at least like one sounds a little better because I don't want to call them knockers. That's just so.
We are the Nokers.
Oh my God! QRW6 of the Great with a great comment says Fushi got reduced to a pebble.
Yep, he
Oh my
literally
God,
turned up
he-
into a fucking rock.
Yeah, poor guy.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
because he stole like all of them. All of
Tin
his-
100 says we are the Opie.
Like,
What?
wait, opie as in
With his
Yeah,
boobs?
titties?
as it boobs, yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
knockers,
yeah, true,
boobs.
boobs.
There you go.
Um, yeah. So yeah, what I was saying was like he was going over how they are getting stronger, how they are getting stronger, and they're learning and adapting. And he wants Fushi to move on, get more stimulation, so he can grow stronger. And Fushi's whole thing was kind of like, and I got it. It's like, uh, as far as I know, nothing is threatening the world. I don't have to worry about protecting everybody. He's like, yeah, sure. Google is strong enough. I don't have to become your Goku or some shit. I just want to live my life. I, I just want to live with Gugu and be with my brother and the rest of my family. So he wanted to stay complacent, but as far as I don't know if you guys watched the previews or not, but
It did.
still, I think you can assume that things aren't going to just stay calm in this situation. So yeah, it's just that his his warning that he gave to Fushi was you're not going to be able to stay here with the family all your life.
Yeah.
He stayed here for 4 years, but I mean 4 or more though that's probably nothing. But yeah, he's going to have to move on from them eventually and see the world a little more. And I think that's why we got the time skip in the first place.
I agree. I have an interesting theory. Do you think because this mysterious guy that wants to he said that these knockers are going to eventually like destroy the world. So
Hmm.
that must mean that there's more than one knockers. Do you
Hmm.
think that there is more than one creatures or beings like Fushi?
The reason I
That's a
would
good
say
question.
no is just because God is emphasizing that Fushi himself needs to do this.
You don't
Like
think
he
he's like saying this to like all the other Fushis out there?
the
Or
the
maybe,
reason I think this is because he's emphasizing you have to move on. Like yeah, sure it could be like that. We wouldn't be privy to that knowledge, but the way he left things, it was kind of like, okay, you're gonna find out eventually. Like I don't have to do anything. Like I tried to encourage you the right way so nothing would come of Google or anything else. But okay, you'll find out eventually when those guys die or they're put in a situation where you have to move on, then you will see what you need to do. That's the impression I got from their conversation.
Okay. It was just a thought.
well, it's a good thought. It's a very good question.
Yeah. I mean, this world is so they leave things up to well, they don't like they don't weigh themselves down with like making sure that the world is like our world or anything like that. It's pretty creative and there's a lot of possibilities for different things. So
Yeah, they
I
also they don't explain too much either. They leave it up to your interpretation, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't know if this is Earth, what decade, what year, if it's even Earth, what planet. It's
Yeah,
Hmm.
just a brand new world.
I mean, this could be like a situation where maybe there's been multiple Fushis or whatever that that have come before. Like we just don't know.
Yeah, that too is also a possibility.
Who knows?
They always got to start off as pebbles. You
Fruity
know what sounds
Pebbles.
good right now? Yeah, Fruity Pebbles sounds good right now.
I can't have any Fruity Pebbles on that low carb dog, on that keto.
Me neither. I can't eat no Fruity Pebbles.
You can eat a rock though.
Delicious rocks.
Oh my god.
There used to be like candied rocks that actually looked like rocks, but they were like chocolate. Do they still make those?
I mean, most
I don't know.
likely.
I don't know exactly what candy you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like chocolate rocks. Like no lie. Like any kid were to like look at that and think that all rocks are edible because because of that, they'd just be eating stuff off the ground. It's like, no, those are real. Those are real rocks, but there's a difference. I'm gonna look it up. Chocolate rocks.
Well, I had Whoppers before, and I don't really like those.
Yeah, those are kind of dumb.
I guess EA's about to get chocolate wasted.
No, look at
Wha-
this.
Whoppers
look.
hurt for me to eat.
Click on that. Those
Oh,
are
literal chocolate
chocolate.
rocks.
They look just like rocks that you would put in like, I don't know, like this weird
Like
kind
a
of,
fish tank.
yeah, like a fish tank or something. And then you eat them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, nuts.com. Hell yeah. That's the shit right there. Nuts.com. Any
I
final
Proud sponsor of KOA.
Oh Lord. Oh yeah. I guess I should remind you guys to after the podcast, when the show's done, if you guys want to write in and ask us a question, we'll talk about it next week on the show. We'll dedicate a whole segment to your question, whatever it may be. But with that being said, any final thoughts on To Your Eternity? I thought it was pretty fun.
It was really fun. It was cool to see the characters grow. It was cool to see Gugu get swole. And it was cool to see him blow fire and the granny use the ultimate move that no one's ever been able to surpass, which is stick in front of a door. So, great show. Pass.
I thought a good part of this episode was because this was the discourse with last the last episode. We were kind of talking about the struggles, the varying struggles that Gugu went through and Raina went through. I think that's the name, right? Raina
Reen?
or
think it's-
Rain.
I don't know.
Just
There's a
rain
lot
straight
of
up?
rains this season.
Whatever it was, you guys know what I'm talking about. The fact that they had like some commonality and that they both acknowledge that they both have parental figures who aren't shit. you know, with Rain is more so they try to dictate every aspect of her life. She already has an arranged marriage, and I don't know exactly how old she is, but you can see how that would mess with someone like that who wants to be free. And then Gugu has Booze Man, who doesn't really care about Gugu too much, other than the fact that he could cook. And so, and I guess the other thing to say is, I'm glad Fushi asked Gugu, "How do you cook? Can you teach me?" Because nobody else has the capacity to ask that simple fucking question.
Or the
Jesus
desire.
Christ. Like,
And
God.
he apparently learned how to cook too, because you saw him 4 years later, and he was a pro.
Yeah, just it's a simple thing. Like I know cooking is probably not appealing to everybody because like if you're getting cooked for if you're being cooked for a long time, you would have no desire to cook. But like, damn, can you learn the basics at least? Jesus
Right.
Christ,
Boil water.
Scrambled
they don't-
eggs.
they can't even make anything edible. That's the problem. Especially Rain. Jesus.
I guess for me, I am gonna give this episode a pass. I really appreciated that they didn't say that the parents of Reen were these assholes. I mean, they were assholes, but like they didn't, just say they were, unredeemable or something. They still kind of kept with it, and then they, try to be in her life afterwards. So that was pretty nice. Appreciated that. Yeah, I just thought this episode was this show is really good at having this eclectic cast of just goofy ass people. It's like instead of this I say eclectic, like they're all a bunch of intellectuals, but it's like the opposite of intellectuals typically, which is I think quite entertaining. It's just it has like a serious like through line right now, but it's just it feels so much just like a really fun, interesting, almost slice of life in many like scenes.
Yeah.
with some action here and there. Like I'm trying to think of a show that kind of has the same feeling. I think like season 1 of Do Rah 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 has that. where it's just fun and it's just random stuff happening.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think the
that's-
perfect type of show with that for manga would be Chainsaw Man whenever we talk about that on the podcast on the anime. I think you will have the same feelings or of like a show being able to kind of dictate how you feel about serious scenes, comedic scenes, whatever. Because I think that's what To Your Eternity does well. It knows when to make you feel bad about situations, to make you laugh or whatever. And I also think Doro Hey Doro does a good job of that.
Okay.
All right. So we're all passing.
Pass.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. Well, okay. So EA, where can they find you?
You can find me. Whoa, a little close. Sorry. You can find me at Everything Animated, my regular
Pew, pew, pew,
channel,
pew,
which
pew.
is pew, 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 which is in the chat right now that you can see. Subscribe to me there. I think I have something in the works, but whenever it I have an idea. Not an idea, but this was something that I was gonna do. I never played Doki Doki, and I think I'm gonna stream it on YouTube because I've never played it, and it only makes sense because if I did Twitch, I got my crew there, but here it's perfect because anime related. So I'm gonna check it out. I mean, I heard stuff of what happens, but to be honest, I don't remember. So I'm looking forward to playing that because it's free and I'm a cheap ass.
Oh, you're not getting
And-
Plus?
No, I'm a cheap ass. Wait, how much is it?
Plus is $15. Comes with new stuff, new story.
All right, it's too much. But yeah, you can find me at.
You won't be saying that after you play it though. You'll be like, this shit's worth like $30.
We shall see. But yeah, you can find me there. You can also find me on my Twitch, which is everything_animated. That's right. It's no longer Killer Zeke anymore. I went ahead and just decided to streamline everything and make everything EA related. Not to be confused with Electronic Arts, just more everything animated.
EA,
can find
when
me there.
is Battlefield 2042 coming out? You really did good on that trailer yesterday at E3.
Oh, thank you. I worked real hard on it. Me and Dice, we just did really great. I think it comes out later this year, I believe. So get ready for that. But no, follow me there. And finally, I have the All Elite Couple, where that is my reaction/wrestling channel, which is both me and my girlfriend. And our channel is slowly getting up there with the subscribers. We would
Blowing
love
up.
to get to one. Yeah, it's blowing up. Like to get to 1K before the end of the year and
Be a
finally.
part of the movement.
Yes, be a part of the movement. The YouTube movement. But anyway, just subscribe to me to all that channels right there. Goodbye.
All right, Sasuke.
Can't lie to you guys, I'm pretty fucking wasted. But I'll try to preserve what I have left on my mind and say that you should subscribe to my main channel, Satsuki the Savage, as well as my live reaction channel, Satsuki the Reactor, where I talk about Fruits Basket as well as JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Diamond is Unbreakable. Well, I guess you can say the whole series because I have one video left on that. And then I'll move on to part 5 eventually. Not anytime soon though, because I need a little break. The only video I have dropping soon when it comes to my main channel is a Watamote video covering chapter 192. So that should be fun. I'm trying to make sure the editing is right on that. So those videos take a little while to release, but it should be out either tomorrow or Wednesday. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I'm just reading the series I like. I guess the only thing I want to add is the fact that I'm reading Uzumaki now, just because
That's good. Uzumaki's good.
You want to know how I got into that series? Like, it's funny. It's very brief. I got into it because Nagatoro, yes,
I hate
fucking
you.
Nagatoro-san
I hate you.
made a Junji Ito, right? Junji
Yes.
Ito.
Yeah, Junji Ito.
It made a Ito reference within the episode,
Fucking hate Nagatoro. Die.
and when it made that reference, it's not like I didn't know who this person was already. I knew
Everybody
who this
knows.
person was.
Yeah, everybody knows Junji.
Yeah. But when it made that reference, I was like, yeah, I do gotta read one of his series one of these days. It's just that, I've been in the anime and manga community for so long. Like, it's just one of those creators where I feel like I have to read one of his series just to feel validated to be in a community. So I was like, yeah, I'll read Uzumaki. So
Yeah, that's a good one.
I got into Uzumaki because of Nagatoro-san. So that's just funny to me.
Where are you at in Uzumaki?
I read 2 chapters. So
I can't, dude. The hair battle episode is great, but yeah, that first chapter, it's fucking, dude, that's crazy. That first chapter. Oh my god, QRW6 SRC. I've been watching Nagatoro on the low. I hate Nagatoro so much.
I mean, I like Nagatoro.
I've seen one episode, and it wasn't even the full episode. It was just half.
Yeah, I quit halfway through. I was like, this is not good. But for me, big announcement. Breaking news. Not really. Announced it the other day, but on June 25th, Bring It Back to Bento channel is a webtoon only channel. And the first video on June 25th will be on the girl downstairs as well. Not just for Bento people, for SeaTactics people. I'm fixing up my channel memberships. I'm morphing both tiers, channel member 0 and channel member tier 1, or just regular tier. Lowering it by $1 to $1.99, and we'll be doing Q&As when that starts, weekly Q&As. Maybe some extra stuff here and there. So it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be really, really cool. Can't wait to do that. I got rid of my Patreon page on the down low. I didn't really announce that. Just because I don't have enough time to do Patreon. So I was like, hey, while I'm revamping everything, get everything ready for next season and a new secret big project that's coming in the future, it's a good time to rebrand the channel member stuff. So that's all rebranded. And as well, like I said before, Bento channel is coming back June 25th, first video, The Girl Downstairs. Great webtoon. So thanks everybody for coming out, watching the podcast. I appreciate you all. For all the likes, for all the comments, all that stuff. Remember to write in the KOA, write a comment on the VOD, and we'll talk about it next week. So, yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. See you later.